Okay, everybody, and first of all, sincere apologies and thank you for the fact that I did not start this stream when scheduled. RJ decided to go live, and once I knew that, I decided in a show of support to host her stream, because I'm free all day, and I figured I'd host her because she is my best friend and honestly just awesome streamer, and well, you know how the story goes. We recently had an amazing co-stream together celebrating her coming out recently. NBGay, of course, first episode of many, as I said, and yeah, that was earlier this week. So anyway, yeah, she means an awful lot to me. I've known her more than half my life. We've been through a heck of a lot together, and she's an awesome person, and she had the most amazing Knack 2 stream earlier this morning in my place. So I'd highly recommend that people check that out. And RJ, I'm going to give you the shout out you deserve. So just give me 1 second while I type in !RJ. It didn't do the exclamation point. There we go. Boom. There she is. Give her a follow. And yeah, that Knack 2 stream was really, really good. Good conversation about mental health, and also awesome gameplay of an awesome game. So without further ado though, I'm here with Lost Judgment, and we're going to be playing the very start of Chapter 11. As usual, you're going to get a lovely little recap of events so far. So let's get right to it, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. Thank you for being here.
A shadow looms over Yagami and Kuwana. Japan's National Intelligence Agency, Public Security, fixes its gaze on Reiko Kusumoto of the Ministry of Health. 5 years ago, Kuwana prompted her to take revenge on Shinya Kawai for pushing her son to the brink. Secrets can only lie dormant so long, and upon their waking, chaos ensues.
Chapter 11, Undercover. That was RJ now just texting me. I did a clip of a certain bit, and she's just thanking me for that. So yeah, thank you for the thanks.
You've done it again, Tsukumo. Can't believe you found it.
I figured Mitsuru Kusumoto would be in one of the better hospitals around the health ministry. That narrowed it down to just a few locations. Then I pinpointed the exact one through sheer determination.
And that led you to Toto University Hospital. So Mitsuru is still lying in a coma there?
Yep. Reiko Kusumoto has been visiting her son every night for the past 13 years, even after she became vice minister. If you gentlemen want to meet her in person, that would be your best chance.
But Yagami, you seriously think you can convince Reiko Kusumoto to turn herself in?
Well, gonna try at least.
She's at the top of the food chain. If it comes out that she committed murder, the whole country's gonna lose it.
If they hadn't tried to hide it, nobody else would have needed to pay for it. Sawa-sensei.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm getting deja vu here.
And if she confesses to killing Kawai, public security will run out of reasons to keep defending RK.
Because I played this
so
bit
in theory,
at the end
that should free
of
up the
the
police
last
to
stream.
pursue Soma about Sawa-sensei.
Totally agree with you there.
But Kawana-san's against that, right? Didn't he say he wouldn't let her turn herself in?
Yeah. That's why he's not in the loop on this.
So, you're just gonna show up? You do know she's probably surrounded by public security at all times, don't you?
Just means we gotta be prepared for that. Like the professional detectives we are.
Prepared? How?
Just leave it to us. Yagami-san, I gotta go get ready. Let's meet at Toto University Hospital.
Got it.
See ya.
So what do you need from me in this, Yagami?
You got any old acquaintances in RK? Think you can find out where Soma and Akatsu are?
You forget who you're talking to? Why wouldn't I be able to cover that? I knew a few ex-Tojo guys who go in and out of RK on the regular.
Thanks. But watch your back. If they find out you're spying on them, they won't like it.
I'll be ready. Like the professional ex-Yakuza I am. See ya.
He's rough around the edges, but in the end, he comes through.
Yeah. Turns out he's got extra time on his hands.
Why don't you hire him at your office, Yagami-shi?
I'll talk about that with Kaito-san once he recovers. Anyway, sorry, Tsukumo. We have to take Sugiura from you again.
Why start apologizing now? It's all good. We'll talk again soon.
I should head to the Totoro University Hospital and convince Reiko Kusumoto to turn herself in. Right, so this, yeah, all that last section was on the end of my last stream. Now let's get on with the new stuff. Chapter 11, let's go. My intention is to stream until end of chapter at least. If we can, although the chapters can be quite long, so we may not. The minimum amount of time I'll stream is 2 hours. And then, yeah. But we'll see. There we go, some more yen for walking about. Let's do this thing. Taxi! Oh, it's been a while since I played Virtua Fighter, isn't it? Ah. Oh man, the poster's right there. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get that item first. Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. 100 yen to play. Yeah, let's go. Give people a chance to come in, right? If there's anyone else who wants to come in. Of course, I'm off schedule now. So, yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
Let's see how many seconds you'll last. Are you ready for this?
No. I'm just kidding.
Lose. Round one. Ready, go! Excellent.
Whoa! RJ! Wow, that's how to make an entrance. Another 9-bit. Wow! And I see the emotes. I love that one. That's like one of my favorites, actually. It's so cool. Look at that nose. Awesome. Thank you. I was talking about you at the start of the stream. Like, yeah. It was pretty cool. You streamed when I'm scheduled to, and I was like, hey, let's do a switcheroo.
Let's see how many seconds
RJ did an amazing Knack 2 stream that I highlighted right away, and was very happy to be there. Well, I had to come and go, but yeah, thank you. It was great. And you're doing awesome at Knack. You're going to beat that game on normal. And just while people are pouring in, I mean, obviously you can see Virtua Fighter here. I thought, like, just before like I get into the really awesome story, because we had a cool cliffhanger yesterday, I thought I'd pop by to the arcade and give people a few minutes to come in and not miss any story. That and I really love Virtua Fighter, so yeah. Well, fighting games in general. How you doing, RJ? Thanks for being here. Loved your stream.
I've got the advantage. You've got nothing.
Round one. Ready, go!
I promise you, we'll get to the Lost Judgment in a few minutes. As soon as I lose. There's only what? 8-9 stages of this? And I really like Sarah Bryant as a character. She's freaking awesome.
Knockout.
You'll never be a match for me.
That's funny. She's probably right.
I'll give it 100%.
Round one.
Ah, Jackie Bryant. Okay, so these two are siblings.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was an excellent beat up of your brother there, Sarah. Nice one.
Round two. Ready, go!
Oh, okay, okay.
Knockout.
That's it for now. Hey, no, don't worry. I can't believe how much you've cheered over the last week. It's crazy.
You've got zip.
It's crazy. So, yeah. And I know I just cheered 200 today. But, absolute pleasure.
Down and take your name. Round one.
And again, we'll get to Lost Judgment shortly. There's just a few stages of this left. I don't have a starting soon screen, much like yourself on a stream. You know, I don't go live and then wait a while, so consider this my starting soon.
Round two. Ready, go!
There's so many other great arcade games, Sega games inside this game as well. I really should check the others out. We'll get to that, I think. I'm just a sucker for Virtua Fighter. Cool. Ooh, I broke the wall. Nice.
You'll never be a match for me.
Yeah, you've said that. Taichan! Essentially, Virtua Fighter's equivalent of Ling Xiaoyu from Tekken.
One. Ready, go!
Okay. So I reckon there's this fight, then Kiriyuki, then Duriel, who I will probably lose to because I don't think I've ever beaten Duriel. Maybe once
Knockout.
in like the original Judgment and not Lost Judgment, but we'll see.
Round two. Ready, go!
Give it a few. Oh, come on. You know what, maybe this takes a bit longer than I thought. Maybe I should just lose so we can get on with the story. I'll go on as quick as I can. Keep fighting, Andy, keep fighting. There we go.
Better run home to Mama now.
I'm already home at my mum's. Here we go, Akira Yuki. So yeah, second to last stage right here. Although it will say final stage down at the bottom there. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh, look at him sidestepping. Whoa! Oh, that was crazy! How did I miss his hit? Okay, I was impressed by that. Okay, good so far. Okay, cool, we're going to the bonus stage. Now this is where I'm gonna lose, and it won't let me retry if I lose here.
You'll never be a match for me.
Here we go. Come on, Dural. I don't think I've ever, like I said, maybe once I've beat Dural, but... Oh, you... whatever you are. Ow! Oh, so close. Damn, she sort of shifted back a little. Come on. I will beat you. The throw! No! Oh my god, look at how much health I had left. Okay, one more round. Come on. Oh, thank you. No worries, I know you're heading out. And we lost! Sorry you got to see absolutely zero Lost Judgment. I'll start chapter 11 now, and thank you for that emote in the chair and everything. Listen, reach me whenever you are free or want to, okay? And have a great time with your family. And thank you again also for your stream. You're the absolute best, RJ. And I appreciate you being here. No, I've just pressed to play again. Well, whatever. We'll get that money back. I'm not going to waste more time. I pressed the wrong button and I put more money in the arcade machine. I'm sorry, Yagami. Let's go to that hospital and see Reiko Kusamoto, yeah? I think that was her name. Okay. I know that this is a game that RJ would probably want to play at some point anyway, so actually the less spoilers you see, potentially the better. Right? And in that case, it's a pleasure to play Virtual Fighter for you. Let's go to the hospital. Oh, here we go. Is that the taxi that we're in? We know Kitakata Sensei, your phone is compromised by public security. wow. Oh, wow. So he said, we know Kitakata, your phone's been compromised. So basically he just wants... Oh, that was brilliant.
What are you... Don't worry. I'll give it back to you after this. I'm sure it's bugged, and we wouldn't want anyone listening in now, would we?
Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, wow.
We'll take a few laps around the block and then drop you back off at the hospital. Sorry, but we just need a bit of your time.
Very well. Who are you people?
We're just local detectives, but Kitakata-sensei is an acquaintance of ours. We know about Mitsuru-kun, and we know that 5 years ago, a man named Shinya Kawai mysteriously disappeared and died.
I have no idea what you're saying.
But you do. I know how this must come across right now, so I assure you, we aren't the ones posing a threat.
Fine. What is it you want, then?
All I want is the truth. In your own words. About Shinya Kawai, and how you carried out his murder.
You're mistaken. I didn't do it.
Here we go. Ooh.
The other day you received a call from Kitakata-sensei, didn't you? He goes by the name Koana now, and works as a handyman in Ijincho. He made that call because we needed to confirm something.
Confirm what?
Whether or not you were being watched by public security.
Public security, you say?
Is she surprised at all, or maybe she's already had a hunch?
As it turns out, you are. Your cell phone is bugged. It can even use GPS to trace who's on the other end of the line. That kind of trace is only possible with cooperation from the cellular providers. Unless you're public security, who could pull something like that off in secret. They want to hit you where you're vulnerable. And that's what you are now after Koana. Do you understand, Kusamoto-san? You must really be something special. You were never in this job for yourself. It fell into your lap as your predecessors fell like dominoes. That's why you don't owe anyone anything. You're free of constraints. And Mitsuru-kun's tragedy even gained you public sympathy on top of it. Combine all that with a capable bureaucrat like you, there's no telling what you could accomplish. You're cleaning up house, tackling the revolving door problems. Things you know are the right moves, but with no regard for the consequences. I understand even the cabinet gauges your opinion, since you have so much public support. But I think that's also made you some enemies. Most likely whoever's holding public security's leash.
I have more than a few enemies. I'm well aware of that. And I have no doubt public security would comply with them. To be quite frank, public security only exists to maintain...
Okay, that reference of what Yax just said is only going to make sense if you guys do go back and check out the awesome next stream that was at the time that I would normally stream, because I gave RJ a shout out, at the very start of this stream. 501, folks, and she's already been in here and gone, because now she's visiting family. She's already been in here, cheered a bunch, and then went on her way. And I've already played Virtua Fighter, Yax, and I had Duriel down to the last round. Oh wait, Duriel? Dural. God damn it, I've been playing too much Diablo 2. I'm at Duriel on the Switch version still. Still haven't beat him. And partly why is because I still haven't attempted again. Dural. The bonus boss of Virtua Fighter. And, yeah. So, but yeah. Where were we? Oh yeah, Lost Judgment. Let's let them talk, shall we?
the status quo. The establishment is made up of various powers which control politics and finance. But naturally, each branch has its own agendas, goals, ideas of justice, which leads to all sorts of issues and hindrances, which you call constraints. The more individuals who make up society, the more unavoidable that is.
Are you implying it's public security's job to loosen those constraints?
There's more to it than that. The world we live in requires all kinds of value systems to coexist, even in chaos. But if you loosen the constraints too far, the fall of the state is inevitable.
Just to make it clear for you guys, the woman speaking right now is the woman, like the person who has basically replaced. Do you remember? It's ironic I'm scratching my nose now. Do you remember Ichinose from the first Judgment, who was like the main Ministry of Health person and like head of the ADDC that was developing the 89 Alzheimer's sort of treatment in the original Judgment game. Now, this sequel takes place about like 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 months later from where the events. Yeah, 6 months later.
In that regard, public security's role is to stabilize and maintain the state, even while bound by constraints. In other words, the constraints of these powers are precisely what are protected by public security.
Oh God, that's the Dural thing, isn't it? Yeah. Either that or the rubbish I've just spouted off now. Thanks for the clip, Yaks. Love you.
So the fact that I am not caught up in all that does, indeed, make me something of a pesky foreign object.
A pesky foreign object. I see. So to these establishment people, you're something to be excised.
Hmm? I guess there's bullying among adults in high places, too.
Yeah. Now we know why they were looking for any kind of weakness in you. And that's when they turned the spotlight on Shinya Kawai's disappearance. An event that was triggered by Akihiro Ihara's case. You know the one, I presume.
Yes.
An active duty policeman exacted revenge on the bully who drove his son to suicide. Your enemies must have heard that and thought to themselves, what would Reiko Kusamoto have done to her son's bully? I'm guessing that's what prompted public security to make their move. As the details of Ihara's case came to light, a group of thugs calling themselves RK started looking for Shinya Kawai. All to find out that he was kidnapped 5 years ago, probably killed.
I never did anything out of revenge.
Naturally, she wasn't going to divulge any secrets, having just met me, and I don't have enough evidence to make her talk.
Even after finding out Kawai disappeared, public security still had to verify it. But if they found out you were involved, that'd be a win for them. They'd finally know Reiko Kusamoto's weakness.
How long are you going to keep talking?
As public security figured out, the bullying cases involving Toshiro Ihara and your son share a common link. That link being Sawa-sensei. She was Mitsuru-kun's classmate and Toshiro Ihara's teacher. Not only that, she was also linked to Ihara's murder victim, Mikoshiba. She was his master teacher.
You know what, I'd love it if these two just keep driving her around forever and being like, yeah, this is the whole plot, like, this is everything we've discovered throughout playing the whole, like, over 20 hours of game so far. Hope you guys are enjoying your recap.
So, not long after the murder, RK came to Ijincho and broke into her home. That must have been when they got Kawana's name out of her. I think Sawa-sensei suspected that Kawana was involved in Mikoshiba's murder. Then Soma steps in, with his professional interrogation skills, to beat and scare her into spilling everything. Kusamoto-san, you knew she was killed, right? Kawana should have told you over the phone.
Wait, are you not one of his colleagues? He said he wouldn't cause me any trouble, and that he would never call me again.
Kawana and I are competitors on a temporary ceasefire. We're not colleagues.
It's been flustered since I mentioned Sawa-sensei's name. This is my chance to ask her questions I can't ask anyone else. Oh my. I mean, how is your son doing now?
How's your son doing now?
He could wake up any minute now. Of course, that's been true for the last 13 years.
I see.
We transferred him to Toto University Hospital just this year, hoping they could spur his recovery. But it turns out they don't do anything much different from the previous hospital. All I can do is wait.
That's really rough. This public security contract.
Has anybody from public security contacted you? Have you been approached by any strangers?
I have my suspicions.
What are their names? I imagine what they wanted was to exploit your weakness to control you. Because if all they wanted was to eliminate you, some kind of accident would be easily arranged.
Yes. I suppose you're right.
Do you have any idea what these people are after? And do you mind sharing?
No.
What they want is control of the pension fund, which is under the Health Ministry's jurisdiction.
Pension fund?
An independent agency within the ministry manages the National Pension Fund. It's taxpayer funded, and it's worth 160 trillion yen.
What?
And certain groups want to take bigger risks with that money in order to generate more profit. In other words, they want the health ministry to use taxpayer money to gamble. They believe that's the only way to rebuild Japan's faltering economy and secure the future of this country.
I mean, would it work?
Of course. If the gamble actually pays off. But if we lost the gamble, then we wouldn't be able to guarantee anything for the citizens of this country in their golden years. That's why the health ministry manages those funds conservatively, even if it means the return.
Nani, Suzuki, Nissan, this is did I say all that right? Or was that just as bad as Busavan Farm?
Returns are lower.
Okay. I'm starting to understand now.
You do? Don't leave me in the dust, Yagami-san.
To be able to gamble all this taxpayer money to save the economy, they need a change of management. And here's Kusamoto-san, head of the office. And she's beyond the control of even the ministers. Her position has the power to take action, to override the way the pension fund is managed. But not only does Kusamoto-san have the power, she has the support of the people. If a new vice minister were to try it, they'd be stopped cold by the constraints.
So that's why they wanted to find her weakness and exploit it?
Exactly. And if the 160 trillion yen gamble were to fail, they could blame the whole thing on Kusamoto-san anyway.
Okay. But wow, 160 trillion.
I'm guessing they've already contacted you about it?
That's an assumption.
Tell me about the murder!
I have to ask you about Shinya Kawai. You killed him 5 years ago. With your own hands, didn't you? I understand what your feelings must be towards Kawai, but was that really the only answer?
If you've spoken to Kitakata-sensei, then you must know about the video of how Mitsuru was treated.
I do.
Aside from Kawai, the other students pretended like nothing happened. They took no responsibility. They put on their sad faces, and they came to visit Mitsuru at the hospital. But looking back on it now, I don't think they really wanted Mitsuru to wake up. In fact, that's what they were checking on. And what did I do? I bowed my head and thanked them. It was only later that Kitakata-sensei showed me the video. That's when I knew that those kids going unpunished was wrong.
And your solution was to pull them into the quagmire? Make them accomplices in murdering Kawai?
If you already know so much, what more do you need to ask?
The new question is, oh, nothing. That's not a question at all.
I get it now. Let me reiterate. We are not your enemy.
Then please, let me go.
Anything you want me to tell Kawana?
I do. He needs to run. Far away. Public security has their sights on him. His capture is not a question of if, but when. He's in danger if he remains in the country. And once public security has him, they will extract everything he knows.
You mean he'd be tortured?
Yes. Somewhere well beyond the public eye. No one can withstand what they do. He'd tell them everything. And as for me...
Wait, is she referring to the island of Tsushima? Because I've already done a Ghost of Tsushima playthrough. It was great. You should check it out.
They would expose your vulnerability, making you their pawn.
Most likely. They'd gamble away the taxpayers' money, and I'd never purge the corruption in the health ministry.
I get that. But what does it matter?
What?
Because in my opinion, you need to turn yourself in, Kusumoto-san.
You want me to admit to manslaughter? You think I killed a real man? I say he was less than one.
Wow.
Shinya Kawai. He was little more than a subhuman brute. And you saw it. You saw what that brute did to my son. I hated Kitakata-sensei. He was an incompetent teacher. An idiot who turned a blind eye to Mitsuru being tortured. But that changed when he suddenly showed up 8 years later. And then he showed me that video. He said, every bully in that video, they deserved to be punished. That it was the only way to get closure.
You took him up on it? But you of all people should have known better.
True. You're right about that. I struggled with it quite a bit. It's an unconscionable act, no matter how deep your animosity runs. But Kitakata-sensei's words hung on. I couldn't get them out of my head. I saw for myself. I went to Kamurocho, where I'd heard Kawai was working, at a girls' bar. So you know, after Mitsuru jumped that day, Kawai came to me in tears to apologize. I hadn't seen him in all that time. If he'd frozen in place when he saw me, if he'd been the slightest bit apologetic, I might have been able to stay my hand.
I take it he didn't do any of that.
Right. He didn't even recognize my face. And that's hardly the worst part of it, actually. When he saw me, he took me for some bawdy cougar on the prowl for young men. If you've got the cash, I'll show you a good time, he said. All those tears he'd shed years earlier were a farce. But I knew that. Deep down, I'd already known that.
Yeah.
That was it. That was the moment I lost all doubt about killing him. And as for those other kids who bullied Mitsuru, they should thank me they didn't share his fate.
Wow.
But that's why I don't feel like I have any sins to atone for. Every night I pray he will wake up. What more can you ask me to endure?
Kawana said something similar. But you think you can repeat all that? This time say it to her.
Isn't that Sawa-san?
You and Kawana can congratulate yourselves. You got vengeance on a monster. But what you're choosing not to see is that your actions had consequences for her.
Yagami, were you recording this? Because, well, I mean, don't worry, I am. But, you know, I don't think the in-game NPCs or the courts and all that, I don't think they can access my stream VODs. So we can't submit it as evidence. But if I was smart, man, I would have been like, yo, my phone's got a voice memos app. I use it to capture song ideas. You could have captured this whole conversation, man.
It's vicious. I've seen this before.
Clipped into its
Justice for one at the cost of another. Someone innocent always pays the price. I won't just sit here and watch as history tries to repeat itself.
Oh, listen to this dramatic
This
cheesy
phone isn't being
music.
traced by anyone. So, if you have a change of heart, just give me a call before you turn yourself in.
Oh, a phone that she can use.
That's all I had to say. We're back.
Wow, that was a great scene. I hope people don't mind my pauses when I do them. I've actually kind of enjoyed, like, stopping the action, commenting. Because there isn't a lot of,
Right here, okay, Yagami-san?
space to talk.
Yeah. I'm gonna go talk to Kawana. Need to tell him I met with Reiko Kusamoto.
He's gonna be pissed, you know? He's gonna try to rip you a new one.
That's true. So you might want to sit this one out.
You sure? 'Cause I'll totally take you up on that.
He's gonna go play Virtua Fighter. We're gonna have to do another 4-bar boss fight, maybe more health bars, with Kawana again. Kawana fight? I've already played it, man. I've already played it. Pachinko! Pachinko balls! Yeah, that's rare, but it's not a problem. Shout outs to your TP skills. Oh, I know, it would be hilarious, you're right.
Well, look who we have here. Haven't seen your mug in a while.
What's up,
It's only been
Tesco?
2 or 3 days. Where's Kawana?
How should I put this? Would you freak out if he was right behind you?
You know, this kind of shit is why you get on my nerves.
Couldn't we have done this by phone?
I just came from seeing Reiko Kusamoto. I told her to turn herself in for murdering Kawai 5 years ago.
You what?
What did she have to say about that?
That she had no sins to atone for.
Of course not. Look, what do you think you're doing? Her part in this is done. Don't drag her back into it.
This isn't yours to finish. You would just let Sawa-sensei stay collateral damage. How do you think her folks feel? They probably think you killed their daughter, and they don't know why, or if justice will be served. Do they have to suffer like that? All without even knowing the truth? Would Sawa-sensei want that? You talk about justice, but she keeps getting left out. You aren't even trying when it comes to her.
Say whatever you want, but if you cause Kusamoto-san any more pain, I will never forgive you.
That's exactly why I didn't tell you I was going to meet her.
Listen, Yagami. She hides it well, but she's never gotten over the fact Mitsuru tried to jump to his death. And she's not sure how to feel about killing Kawai. Unlike me.
If she was anything like you, I would have pushed her harder to confess.
There's no evidence that she killed Kawai. He simply vanished from Kamurocho, and the police didn't even know about it. Besides, there's no case without a corpse. Point being, she'll never be charged.
The corpse is in a freezer that Kawana has. Right, Kawana has Kawai's body hidden somewhere. I remember you, Mummy, has said so.
Even if she did turn herself in, the police wouldn't know what to do with her.
Don't think for a second that you're getting a pass here. You've killed, what, 7 people now? Do you even hesitate anymore?
You got proof? Running around making baseless accusations. You sure you were a real fucking lawyer?
My colleagues in Kamurocho are getting ready to appeal Ahara's case. Your actions are going to be put under a microscope.
I wouldn't even call that bad news. I want the world to know their bullies are getting what they're due. And by then, I'll probably be going by a different name, maybe even a different look.
You're just gonna keep doing this? Did Sawa-sensei sacrifice mean nothing to you?
Is that the only thing keeping you around? Truth be told, I don't think exposing everything is even in Sawa's best interest.
What?
Sawa-kun herself felt guilty. I just sent you the proof.
What is this? An audio file?
After
call,
Ahara-san
right?
lost in court, she called me. I recorded our conversation.
Toshiro-kun came running to the roof. His face was pretty swollen. And a few minutes later, a student named Mikoshiba came up looking for him. I'll never forget the fear I saw in Toshiro-kun's face. He told me about everything. The teasing, the beatings, the theft. How nobody was on his side. And yet...
No problem, Yax. Thank you very much for being here, dude, and thank you for posting the links. Very much appreciate you being here and in RJ's stream earlier. Really good to chat to you. And yeah, thank you, man.
I had to deny all this in front of an entire courtroom. They said there was no hope, that I was the only witness with no proof whatsoever. Believe me, I never wanted to do that.
Sawa-kun's testimony in court was false, and she was racked with guilt over it.
And your first thought was to record it? When she was at her most vulnerable?
Yes. And then I played it for Ahara-san. He had the right to know the real reason his son killed himself.
All you did was light the fires of vengeance in Ahara's heart because you didn't want to be alone.
You know, I've heard that bullying is almost instinctive. That's why people who do it never stop. I mean, think about it. Would you stop cleaning a toilet just because it'll get filthy again? Somebody's always got to get his hands dirty.
And that somebody's gonna be you?
If it means I can prevent another Mitsuru Kusamoto, yes, I will keep killing. These bastards who prey on the defenseless must be punished for all to see. I wish the law would do its job. Because deep down, I don't want to do any of this.
He just said he did want to do all of this.
I understand what you're saying, but you're taking it too far. Just stop, Kawana.
Just stop, Kawana, but he don't wanna.
If you really want to stop me, you're gonna have to kill me. And call it justice.
Oh god, boost fight. It's another boost fight, isn't it?
I thought you guys were gonna start another fight. It was a bitch cleaning up the mess last time.
Oh, thank god.
Next time I go up against him, it won't be just a few scratches.
Oh.
Well, when that time comes, take it anywhere but here.
Think I'll call it day, get back to 99 and rest up. Oh my god. What a game. 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 Am I going the wrong way? I think so. So, how do I get out of here? How do I get out? Let me out. Which way's the way out? I can't get out. Oh my god, it's been so long since I went through the whole kind of all this part of the level. How the hell did I get here? I feel like it's that way. I feel, yeah. Oh, that's not helpful. Oh, there we go. Tomato, tomato. I'm just gonna let all those bugs pass by. Oh my god, there's loads of them. How are we doing for points? Oh, the boxer style. Yo. This was from that DLC expansion pack this week. Hey, nice. Very nice. So, Tiger Health Boost 3. Let's get that now. Then that's going to unlock the EX Health Boost, right? Yeah, it is. Let's get those now. And then there's literally just 2 more health boosts to go. Oh, damn. Look how long my health bar is now. That's nice. I did think that the health bar in this game was pretty short for a very long time. It's like, yeah, it takes a lot more points to upgrade your health bar in this game. F you, Phil. Let's go. Oh, yeah? There we go. Nice. Combat in this game is so good. Combat in this game is so good. Whoa. Excuse me, sir. Oh no, I broke the stick thing. Come on, man. Foo. Check. Oh, I don't have any meter. Hang on. Uh-oh, this is bad. Let me There we go.
What a waste.
It was a bit of a waste, actually. I did use a lot of stuff there. That's a gun. Now it's not a gun. There we go. Honestly, the ability to disarm, even though I don't always get it right, is really, really helpful in this game. Oh, damn. Okay, that move's really powerful. There we go. Oh wow, I need to, yeah, I'm gonna use this again so that I can scare him off. Check this out, how the kick misses, and then he just gets tapped out. Don't be so serious.
Really,
I love that. That only happens when the enemies glow purple. Oh my god, I've got more of them.
Great.
What the hell was that? Hello to the person just tuning in. We're on fire! But not in a good way.
And stay down.
Yes, that'd be good. 420 SP. Okay, I think that will do, thanks. Is that a popo? No, it's chicken de sol. Let's go to chicken de sol. Thank you. I will have everything. Oh. Oh, I see. This is, yeah, it's not a restaurant, it's a shop. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna get this, and then what else do we need? Oh. Oh. Quite cool. But expensive stuff. Maybe I should buy this? Well, that's a lot of yen though. Nah, I'll leave it. Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Honestly, I really love all the like places that you can go into. And like the detail of the world and everything like that. It's really cool. Rest up. Oh, rest up? Oh, awesome, that's gonna heal me. I don't need to go to a restaurant right now. Like, we'll get full health from here. As long as I go the right way. There we go. Oh, who's a good dog? Cool. And, yeah. Rest on the couch. And there we go.
Hello?
It's Shirosaki. Are you in Yokohama again, Yagami-san?
Yeah. Is this about Ahara's trial?
Yes. Regarding the appeal. The prosecution says they want to consult with us. Off the record.
Off the record? What do you mean?
They want to discuss with the judge beforehand whether or not Hara's murder footage is admissible evidence. The video has gone viral, of course, and nobody's really sure how to handle it.
Is the prosecution really gonna hold the line on it being a deepfake?
That's quite possible. Which is why we're meeting today in the courthouse conference room. I'm sorry for the short notice, but could you join us?
Of course. I'll be there.
Thank you very much. No need to rush. There's still plenty of time. Just be sure you're there, please.
Taxi! Yep. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Yes, Onyx, it really is. It's going to be very interesting. I love that they got a taxi right here. It's very convenient. Tokyo District Courthouse. Let's go.
So what you're saying is, Yui Mamiya was not a victim of sexual battery, but rather she conspired with Akihiro Ehara to fake a murder alibi. We've already closed the book on that ordeal, yet now the defense wants to write a sequel?
Sadao Takano.
To establish the defendant's motive in the harassment, we need to bring the Mikoshiba murder to light. The groping itself was staged. It was all part of their script, right down to the guilty verdict.
It sounds like the defendant has some strong hostility for the court.
Ehara got the court to accept his murder alibi by twisting the legal process to his own ends. It was easy to miss, because at the time, Mikoshiba's body hadn't been found yet. But we have to admit that we all got duped.
We? You're not even a lawyer. You're a detective.
Yagami-sensei still has a license to practice.
Forget what I said if it offended you, prosecutor.
My superiors always told me that in his youth, your Genda-sensei was a difficult man. He'd insist his clients were innocent, persisting even in the face of conviction. He was hostile to the prosecution, and was known to fraternize with Kamurocho Yakuza. But it was his sheer disrespect that made my boss hate him.
Damn. You sure know an awful lot about Genda-sensei.
Because I honestly can't say I like him. He treated me like a child when I was starting out.
I'll tell you this. There's no higher praise for the defense than being called difficult by the prosecution.
Genda-sensei was worried about Shiori-san's career, but I guess he fought the prosecution just as hard back in the day. Huh. I guess Shiori-san's picked up some of that attorney spirit from Genda himself.
Now, if we can get back on track, can we confirm the defendant himself has agreed to the appeal?
Yes.
But if Ehara really committed the murder, why would he agree to his alibi being scrutinized?
Ehara's objective isn't to get away with murder.
Then what is he after?
Making a mockery of the legal system.
Then it'd be best not to pay him any attention.
And you'd be right. If your priority is saving face in front of the court rather than preserving fairness in the law.
You've got a real attitude.
Sorry I'm a bit late.
Oh, is it the Bondo guy? Yeah.
So, with this appeal, the defense wants to assert the defendant's innocence by establishing his guilt in a murder.
Wait, before we go on, who is this?
Bondo!
He's from the Metropolitan Police. Considering Ehara was on the force, he has a vested interest here. He's not here to participate, don't worry.
The police can't afford to be embarrassed any further. We need to send the right message to the public.
Can we have your name, please?
The name is Bondo.
Oh, Bondo, I'm sorry.
And your title?
Think of me as a kind of police coordinator.
No, he's from public security. The fact he's in this room is very bad. We saw the scene with Reiko.
But don't let me interrupt the proceedings. Forget I'm even here. Please, continue.
Oh wow, they even introduced him wrong.
So much for this meeting being off the record.
Allow me to restate the prosecution's opinion to the judge. We cannot allow the murder footage to be used as new evidence in Akihiro Ehara's appeal. It's nothing but an online hoax of unknown origin. We can't just casually introduce that into court.
Indeed.
Furthermore, If Ehara bears such hostility towards the court, the footage might end up being a trap.
Trap?
Yes. What if the next viral video proves the original footage was doctored? What if the proceedings have already begun by then? Do we drop the appeal and call it a day? We cannot allow a man like Ehara to swing the court around by its nose at his whims. With that in mind, I believe Ehara's conviction should be upheld and enforced. Would the defense care to comment? Did you think any of this through before filing this appeal?
Yes. We aim to prove the defendant's innocence, no matter what your objections may be.
And what about you?
The guilty verdict was wrong.
Ehara's guilty verdict was wrong. We don't think there was enough evidence at the first trial to result in that verdict.
There was fiber from the victim's underwear found on Ehara's hand.
That was a trick. It was set up with cooperation from the victim.
There is no evidence it was a trick. Are you saying Yui Mamiya and Ehara met beforehand? Is there proof of that? Was there perhaps any security footage we didn't see?
No, the station erases the footage from their cameras after a few days if there's no need to keep it.
Right. But if there's even a chance Ehara and Mamiya were a team, the underwear fiber proves nothing. What were the other deciding factors? Security footage? The smartphone videos we kept seeing on TV? Those don't prove the crime either, because there was a huge time gap in them.
What?
We've done enough legwork to know.
In the security footage that supposedly proved Era's guilt, there was a big time gap. What was it? Oh! 9:42 a.m. Oh, sorry, 9:12 a.m. 9:12 a.m. Is it gonna be the $7:45? Is it this? Oh wow.
Here we go.
The card Ehara used to get through the ticket gate. Did that happen during the gap in the security footage?
Ehara's double used this to go through the gate, then secretly handed it to Ehara after the groping took place.
That's only in the defense's imagination. It's far easier to conclude that Ehara used it himself to go through the gate.
Huh? Is it though?
I don't think this was the time to bring that up. You have to show evidence of a gap in the security footage.
Well, sorry. Let me try this again.
Oh my god. Oh, is it this?
Did you walk around the site with your own 2 feet, prosecutor?
Well, no. But I have been to Shinjuku Station
I
plenty
should have
of
picked
times.
this first, yeah.
Then you must know they have a mountain of security cameras covering every angle. But if you went there to look carefully, you'd find there are some blind spots. That's Ehara running, while Mamiya chases after her. It seems as though the whole chase is recorded, but this area in dotted lines is a blind spot no camera saw.
Yeah.
That's the momentary gap in time where Ehara and his double switched places.
The victim was running right behind Ehara. She would have noticed if they swapped places, right in front of her eyes.
Oh, but she knew about the swap all along. They were all in on it from the start.
Can you prove that?
We don't have to prove the defendant is innocent, Takara-san.
What?
All we have to prove is that the evidence provided by the prosecution at the trial was insufficient to determine guilt. Because that's the role of the defense counsel.
Indeed it is.
If the prosecution can't debunk any and all possibility that the train groping was a put-up job, then it's innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
Then the defense should have brought it up the first time. Although I doubt Shirosaki-sensei actually believed in the defendant's innocence herself.
The guilty verdict at the trial was orchestrated by the defendant. It was our error not to have seen it at the time, but it would be another not to correct ourselves now.
Stop being so dramatic. He's just a subway perv.
That is a statement I cannot abide. The law can't give the impression that a false charge is permissible, even for a subway perv.
Right. I take that back. I misspoke.
I do believe this case is worth a trial in the appeal court. If the court was misled by a hostile defendant, then only the court can correct it.
Thank you very much.
However, I too have seen Ihara-san's murder footage. I believe it would be difficult to introduce it as evidence in this trial. Therefore, I cannot allow it to be brought into the courtroom at this time.
Wow.
Sorry, son. Think you got this covered?
Huh?
I'll poke my head in at the office later.
Very well, we'll be expecting you.
Bando-san, was it? From public security?
I don't recall saying my department. But yeah, that's right.
Do you know Reiko Kusamoto? The Vice Minister at the Ministry of Health?
Of course.
Any particular reason she's under constant surveillance?
A rather bold question, isn't it?
It's just you and me here.
I see you know how to cut to the chase, Yagami-sensei.
At this point, there's no way a guy from public security can show up and not be related to Reiko Kusamoto.
Ihara's trial can't be that important to you. So I have to figure I'm the reason you showed up. You want to know where Kawana is, don't you? Were you finally forced to get off your ass because nobody else can get eyes on him?
Kawana, otherwise known as Yu Kitakata, is wanted on suspicion of murder. If you know where he is, please do tell.
Wanted for murder? Huh. Because you know, I thought it was RK acting on your orders that killed Sawa-sensei. You think you can hide that fact forever? Even the cops in the field have their suspicions.
Do they? Well, the cubicle workers always resent the corner offices. Officers in the field complain about their superiors. I did the same thing back in my day.
Then why did you use thugs as your pawns instead of officers? Is that how Sawa-sensei got roped into this?
I'm afraid I'm not following.
Well, I thank all my Twitch followers. No doubt about it. He's the one controlling RK. At the very least, he's one of the guys giving orders to Soma.
You knew it was going to be a dirty job from the beginning. That's why you couldn't use anybody on the force. Or maybe you just weren't able to find an underling you could fully trust.
That's a good one.
Public security's only tricks are surveillance and call tracing. You leave the dirty work to the thugs.
That may be true, but it's enough to crush the likes of you.
I'm gonna ask just in case. Where is Soma now?
Hand over Kawana to me and there will be no more victims.
What?
Do you have a reason to protect him? I already know he's going around executing bullies. He's a disturbance to public order.
But he wasn't the one who killed Sawa-sensei.
I didn't come here to argue. I came to issue an ultimatum.
Damn, that's going to be end of chapter, isn't it? It's my next move. They're looking for Kawana. What should I do? Play the F. Plan the next moves. Okay. The next move is to plan the next move. I need to go in this popo.
いらっしゃいませ。
Sandwiches! They help a lot. Oh cool, we straight up avoid, show me a move. Well there's falling off the hoverboard like that. Then we've got...
Let's go!
You like that? Wait, where are we? Oh, getting the law office, right? Looks like. Oh god, more arcade. And more arcade. Is this public security trying to put pressure on me? What's up, Soy Boy and the gang? Listen, there's a bunch of arcade thugs right outside. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yagami-san, was everything okay back there? That
What's
man
up?
Bondo, I knew something was off about him. Is he one of the men behind RK?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. He was trying to find out where Kawana was.
I see. That reminds me. Hoshino-kun seems to have heard some rumors about RK.
Oh, sure.
Hoshino-kun, did you pick up what the word is on RK?
Yeah. One of the bosses, Akutsu, came back to Kamurocho yesterday.
He's back?
He's number
no.
2 in the group, isn't he?
Yeah, so he would probably know about Soma. Know where he is?
Oh, I didn't talk to Genda.
Well, I'm not sure if you're aware, Yagami-san, but RK owns some of the cabaret clubs in Kamurocho, and Akutsu manages them. If a girl makes a lot of sales, or if she becomes a rising star in the club, Akutsu apparently gives that girl a bonus, personally.
Whoa!
How do you know this stuff, Hoshino-kun?
I know we're about to learn how Soy Boys and Sayuri-san's relationship ended.
Our clients come from all walks of life in Kamurocho, cabaret girls included.
Yep, what I tell you.
So to sum it all up, a popular girl has a chance to meet Akutsu?
Yeah, but this week nobody was getting that chance. Until yesterday. Which is how I figured out Akutsu is back in Kamurocho. He must have been in Yokohama.
Oh, well, that makes sense. But where exactly in Kamurocho is he?
That's the part I don't know. RK bosses never sleep in the
Oh.
same place twice. Gotta keep the cops off their trail.
Oh, that's
Despite
cool.
the risk, Akutsu still reaches out to popular girls.
Hey, I'm not even mad. In fact, I'm up for the challenge.
Oh no, it's this again! Not again! Yax, no! No!
Awesome, Sari-san. If you can rock the cabaret gig again, you can hook Akutsu.
No! Don't make me do it again!
It'd be an undercover mission to infiltrate RK.
Stop! Oh my god, you gotta clip this.
Super risky. But damn if I don't want to see Saori-san transform one more time! I can't help it!
No!
What the hell's gotten into you?
Are there any bars we know for sure that RK owns?
There is. You remember Queen Rouge, the place Saori-san snuck into a long time ago?
How could we
RK
forget?
recently took over the management there.
Queen Rouge. What about the owner? Still the same guy?
Yep, he's still there. One of the original employees. Only thing is, it used to be a classy spot, but they've cut a lot of corners. The vibe has probably changed a lot.
Really? Well, maybe that means I can afford to go.
Oh no.
Totally! I want to go too!
This is no time to be idiots.
Okay, well, Sari-san, you'll need the whole makeover again. I can take point on that.
No need, I'll be fine.
Wow.
Huh?
Just the other day, Mari-san and I figured out what kind of makeup goes over well with RK. I'll just go with that.
With Mari? Well, counterpoint, I think a man might know better what men like.
Oh, no, no, no. You are so wrong. Yagami-san. So wrong. Anyway.
With all due respect, don't judge what you haven't seen.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh. I'm about to step on a landmine. Should I just leave it to them? Yes. Okay, these responses are terrible. Let's add some final touches. I'll have to redo your makeup. I'll leave it to you, Sayori-san. That's good.
Okay, I'll leave it to you, Sari-san. Should have just kept my mouth shut.
Yes.
Believe me, I'm not one to boast, but I'm confident my efforts are in the best interest of the mission.
That's the spirit. With Saori-kun here, Genda Law will have its doors open for another 20 years.
Oh my god.
True. And we've got Yagami-san's wisdom, too.
He's not very wise just then.
Alright, should we get on with the mission?
Yes!
Let's do this.
Oh god. Oh man. Get ready to deal with any issues. Oh no. You know when the game says I should get ready to deal with any issues, what they mean is, have you got enough Healy stuff for a fight? Let's have a look. Oh my god. Are you referring to me? Hey, oh, I have nothing in those categories, okay. Where do I get this stuff? If we're really going to be preparing, I want to see if I can complete some of these recipes. So, with that in mind, go to the extract shop. It's like extracts are super powerful, but I hadn't really, you know, made any at any point. And this would be a good opportunity to do that, plus maybe earn some extra SP fighting along the way. Like, if we're going to make preparations, we're going to really make the preparations, you know what I mean? It's just around the block. Kick it! Wow, that was my 100th EX action. Nice. Gotta get the gunman. Got it. Ow. Gotta get the gunman. I heard never do it yet. There we go.
Really, guys?
Okay, so I might have to keep popping in a menu to see what I need. Salt shaker. Yeah, that's the thing though. You've got to be right near the relevant item for it to happen. So sorry I've only done that once. Anyway, we're at our guy. Oh no, I don't want to play Shoji. There are 3 ways to play Shoji. Basic, rank match, you play with basic rules. Opponents get progressively stronger, and if you defeat them all, you'll be able to take on stronger. This is where you play. Okay, so there's Kiryu matches, and then you go to Dan matches. Challenge match, where you play with a unique starting board. Puzzle matches, where you play with a unique starting board, and you must corner each of the opponent's king. And you must corner the opponent's king with a certain number of moves. A certain number in your play puzzle strategy. I don't want to play Shoji. Treat yourself, be seeing ya. Okay, so I'm not in the right place. Ah. Ah, this guy.
いらっしゃいませ.
Extracts and stuff. You want to buy some? Yeah, I do. But, like, I need to know what to buy.
ありがとうございました.
So, because of course we've only got so much yen to play with. We need a, twig, garlic, empty extract vessel. Empty extract vessel. 4, 5. Oh, wow. I can nearly make one. I just need... Okay. So I'm gonna get a bunch of empty... maybe I'll just try and get a bunch of everything, right? Wow, a lot of this stuff is expensive. You would think the empty bottle would count as the vessel I need. Right? So how about I just get like three of everything? You don't have enough extract vessels to purchase this. How do I get an extract vessel? I'm so confused.
ありがとうございました。
What have I been doing wrong in terms of the extract stuff? Because yeah. Huh. That's all I'm missing is a bunch of vessels. Garlic. Weird, man. Oh well. You would think I would have found the vessels, like, on the ground. I've been picking up white items as I've seen them. This is the wrong way, isn't it? Okay, well, that was one way to, you know, get where we potentially wanted. Oh no, I've started a side quest. I don't have the code to open the register, I'm just about timer. Oh no. Sorry guys, didn't mean to start this. And cut, that's the last shot for the day. Thank you everyone. Tomorrow morning we'll pick things up at the studio. Extras, you'll be getting an email from us soon. Thanks again. Oh man, they were shooting Officer Lone 4 here. I wish I could have snuck in among the extras. According to Chatter, they're shooting a robbery scene at another location too. A movie with robberies that popular? Oh, it's for a movie? Geez, I was worried for a second there. Guess I should beat it, don't want to get in the way of their cleanup. Okay, we don't have to worry about that right now. Okay, cool. Weird. There we go. Back on track. There we go. Ow. There we go.
What a waste.
Where was the, oh, I know, I love this, man. This game is so damn, like, fun. Honestly, I'm glad that I got, like, all the DLC. You know, the School Stories expansion that we may well check out, and then basically, there's going to be another expansion later where instead of Yagami, we're going to play as Kaito, you know, the guy in the orange shirt? That should be fun. I think I got to come back to this game for that. You know that's going to be funny. Anyway, oh wow, we're good on the shopping, okay. So I guess I'll have Yagami go near where he needs to go. Why schoolgirls, your favorite thing? No, absolutely not. No, 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 no. Girls, yes, but you know, I'm 32 now. Yeah. No, not absolute either. Okay? Alright, I'm straight. I know my spine isn't, but I am very, very, very heterosexual. There we go, we've cleared that up. Alright, just gonna sell some stuff. Oh wait, no, this is not the shop I thought it was. Never mind. What do you have anyway? Oh, wait, isn't this... That was from some of the extract stuff. Damn, that's expensive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw some of this stuff in the extract thing. Damn, okay. Yeah, thanks for the emotes, man. I may be straight, but I'm an ally of well, everyone, right? But yeah, I'd like to consider myself an ally of the LGBTQIA+ community. There we go, that's a full acronym. Yeah. Well, given that, yeah, I need to heal. Like, Yagami needs to heal. You're part of the barbecue community. Hey, fair play to you, man. I love me some barbecue. Hey, lady, you dropped this.
Excuse me.
That's my pack of cigarettes. Maybe it's a sign I should quit smoking. Yes. Yes, it is. I need a restaurant. I need a restaurant. I need a restaurant. I need a restaurant. Oh, here we go. Oh. Wait, is this a bar and not a restaurant? No, it's a restaurant. Hey! Hey, nice. Okay, and now, the way I do this, we're gonna buy a bunch, in order to complete as much as the menu as possible. Get all the cheap stuff. Till we're almost full. And then get the most expensive thing to top it off. So that we complete as much of the menu as possible. So that would be the top thing. Boom, he's going to be absolutely stuffed.
Starving.
And obviously we bought all of the bits of food that are going to give us a bonus. Oh my god. Could you imagine eating all that stuff? I think the only person that might be able to pull it off is sort of humor. And I say that with absolute pride and respect for the man. You know, he would have that look on his face. For sure.
Now we're talking.
Exactly.
Pretty tasty, thanks.
No, thank you very much. You can do that as well? Oh, true. This is absolutely true. You know what? Forget Resident Evil 2 hardcore speedrun race. We need an eating competition live stream between you two. Bruce! Yes. All the skill padder. I'm gonna save it here, right? And I'm gonna, yeah, we're gonna go like this. The whole make preparations thing makes me nervous. Am I totally ready? Oh my god! Wow, like this is gonna be big. This is gonna be a boss fight for sure. I bet it's gonna be like Akutsu. Alright, Sayori, it's your time to shine, girl. It's your time to shine. Oh my. Oh, it's literally what I picked before, isn't it?
Oh, wow. That is nice.
Yeah.
You can thank Mari-san.
It's perfect. I'm really impressed.
Fine. Well then, shall we head over to Queen Bruges?
Oh, while you were doing your makeup, I talked to the owner about you coming in. Like Hoshino-kun said, there's apparently a system in place where a girl with great sales potential gets the attention of Akutsu.
I understand. Basically, I just have to aim to be #1 at the bar, right?
How confident are you?
Look at
I
it.
can't make any guarantees, but I'll give it my all.
Then I'm with you all the way, a lady.
What, are you on about me? I'm fine. I'm all good. Oh god, we're playing. Okay. Yo, you know what? Like, here's something crazy. Oh my god. So this is what it's like. Whoa. The world looks totally the same. Who knew? Hey look! Can't see my toes or anything else. That's cool. Oh, be careful down alleyways. It's alright, we got Yagami-sensei. You know what? I'm a little disappointed that the populace aren't like, whoa, you know? Although it would be creepy. Hey, I don't know! It'd definitely be different.
I pass by this place sometimes.
What
but it's been a
Hanson?
while since I've been inside.
The owner remembered you from last time. Said he wished you were there every night instead of just one.
The undercover cabaret girl of his dreams returns.
Oh, take this before you go. It's a wireless earpiece. If you end up going somewhere with Akutsu, you can use it to communicate. I'll be there in a flash if things go even remotely south.
Got it. I know you have my back, Yagami-san.
You bet. Good luck then.
Oh, how cool. So good of you to tune in now. It's almost like you knew.
Oh! Saori-san! It's you! Yeah. Looking at you takes me back to better days. You are a cut above. A sight for sore eyes.
Nice to see you again. Have you been well?
I'm fine. I'm fine! Well, that's a lie. Last time you were here, we were a good place. But times have only gotten tougher. Now, we're just a fast and cheap dive bar with mediocre service.
Yes, I heard a bit about that.
Keep this on the down low, but the former owner lost a bet in Mahjong. So
oh no, not Mahjong.
We sold the bar. We're under RK's management now. And ever since they took over, we're just like every other CD place. We don't even make a profit unless we're shuffling people in and out, which of course impacts the girls' performance.
But I hear the girls with promise catch the eye of the RK members.
Haha! So you already know about that. Yes, RK treats people well who treat their bottom line well. If they notice a special girl, they'll give her a bonus to show their generosity. Or maybe Akutsu-san just wants to drink with cute girls.
Yeah. My true goal is to find out the location of RK's underboss, Akutsu. Becoming the #1 girl in the bar is just incidental. This isn't about having a good time. I'm maybe dressed up, but I'm working on a job here. You hear that, guys? She's on an important mission.
Where do girls usually meet up with Akutsu-san?
No particular location. Just depends on his mood, I guess. Haha! But you have your eye on that bonus, I see. Well, if anyone could get it, it's you, Saori-san. I'm rooting for you.
Can you hear me, Saori-san?
Yes.
So you got in okay. Just so you know, I think I'm gonna call for support.
Support?
Yeah, so in case you meet Akutsu, we'll be ready to pounce on him. But you'll be on your own until then.
So now I'm #1 at this bar, and the first rule of customer service is to heap and praise on the guest. You could do this, sorry, even if it were my own father sitting there. I must praise him until he becomes putty in my hair.
So, are you the new girl the manager brought in? You're kinda older than I thought you'd be.
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you.
What club were you at before this?
This one.
Oh, I'm usually an office worker, but I worked here once about 2 years ago.
What, so you just come back whenever you feel like it, like some part-time gig? Really? You treat this job like it's a cakewalk and expect us not to be offended?
Oh, point taken. So, I guess tonight I should sit back and watch the professionals show me how it's done?
What? Are you dissing us?
What do you think, chat?
What? You can haze new girls, but if they give it back, you lose your cool?
Excuse me?
Now. You can't scowl like that when customers are here to have a good time.
Oh, she's loving this.
Little... Wow. I thought you were just another snob, but you've got barbed wire where it counts.
Megu! You're gonna let a new chick talk to us this way?
Old or new doesn't matter. If you've got the goods, I have no complaints.
I'm going to do my best, and I'll try not to weigh you two down.
Saori-san, Megu-san, Kuriko-san, we have customers! Let's get to work!
Well, time for the new girl to show us what people see in her.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, the clash of female egos. I might actually get to enjoy this. I think I might actually enjoy this. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Hello, I'm Meku. Welcome, I'm Kuniko.
Oh, here we go.
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Sarah-chan. Come, sit here.
Oh my god.
You're beautiful. Oh, the best of the bunch.
Oh my god.
Man, I am loving this place.
So, how are you?
What? How is this happening? Is this Yagami-san? Is this what Yagami-san meant by support? Oh my god. Soy Boy's gonna love this. This won't help me in the least. In fact, it's doing the opposite. This is harder than I thought.
But, you know, I could make any prosecutor shake in his boots just by yelling, "Objection!"
That's awesome, you killer lawyer, you.
Jeez, why is Genda-sensei getting all the attention? For your information, I passed the national bar exam with top marks.
Uh-huh. Oh, what's a bar exam?
Oh, you've got to be kidding. You ladies have really never heard of the bar exam? It's the toughest certification test in Japan.
I've heard of it. Oh, so it's a certificate? Well, I passed kanji level 3 when I was in middle school.
That's not even comparable.
Kanji aptitude is a very fine certification.
Huh?
You passed your stupid bar exam how many years ago now? And you're still bragging about your scores? Seriously?
What?
Sorry, Chun. You can't talk that way to a customer.
I shouldn't have said that, but Hoshino-kun was being such an ass I couldn't resist.
Oh, she's right. It's a dumb thing to brag about, isn't it? But the bar is really hard. Not everyone passes it. There's so much studying to do, day and night.
Oh my god, he's crying.
I have to do something to cheer him up even though I don't want to. Compliment him. I must. Praise his stupid achievement. Stroke his stupid ego. Okay. We'll see what this does.
I can't believe you became such a high-powered lawyer. Almost nobody has the brains to do that.
Oh.
Yeah? You think so? That really means something coming from you, Saori-san.
From me, specifically? Why is that? What is it? Oh, you want some champagne?
Champagne!
One bottle of champagne, please, for this fine young man here.
No, wait!
There's our Mr. Big-Time Lawyer. So generous. Thank you.
Is it okay if I have some too? What a blessing to have such a great protege.
Sure.
So, which champagne do you want? The best in the house, of course.
What? Wait, is one bottle really enough for the 5 of us?
Get the sensei, please!
Right. Let's make that 2 bottles of the premium stuff.
There you go. Now we're talking, Hoshino-kun.
Oh my god. Fine. It's fine.
All right. Now it's a party, ladies.
Really? Thank you!
I feel a little sorry for Hoshino-kun, but I hope he's learned his lesson. Though, I got through that unscathed, but I wish they would just go home already.
Listen up, girls. This is a heck of a lot of fun. I'm having a great time. I tell you, I love cabaret clubs. So much.
Me too, Genda-sensei. Especially this one. The customer service is on point. I wish I could come here every night. And stay till morning.
Oh, you two know just how to flatter us. So true. Hey, in case you come back, would you like to reserve a bottle in your name? You guys are lawyers, so I'm sure you can afford it.
Well, we're not a big firm. But you know what? Let's do it!
Nice one, boss! You're the best!
Should I let them do this? If they keep drinking like this, Genda is gonna go bankrupt. But I have to be seen as someone who brings on a lot of sales, or else I won't get to meet Akutsu. Oh yeah, you guys feel free to clip. This is crazy.
Uh-oh. What's wrong, Saori-san? You're looking kinda gloomy there. Come on, how about a smile?
Yeah, Saori-kun. I was thinking, if you could be just a bit friendlier, you'd be the belle of the ball.
The red ball!
Do you guys already know Saori-san? You act like you're good friends.
Uh-oh.
They do seem pretty close, right?
Uh-oh. If they find out we know each other, that would be supremely awkward for me. Not to mention it would completely ruin my plan of meeting with RK.
I don't know. But would it be so wrong if we did know each other?
Of course not, but this does happen to be our first meeting. Silly sensei.
Is it the first time? Is it really, though?
You're both teasing me so much. Poor Megu-san and Kuniko-san are giving me dirty looks.
Well, I mean, that's because
something does seem fishy.
Change gears here. Okay. Well, I mean, listen. This is insane. But Hoshino and Sayori were close at one point. We know that from the previous game. So
they're suspicious of us, Hoshino-sensei.
What, Saori-san?
But I just can't seem to control myself.
Genda's so jealous.
Oh, am I being too naughty?
Hoshino-kun, this is inappropriate. Stop this, now, both of you.
Oh, excuse me? Can we get that girl at this table too?
Yes, sir. You mean Saori-san?
Oh, me too!
Wait a minute, what about us?
Oh no.
Oh my. Please, everyone. She's only one person.
I guess the new girl's a hit.
She sure showed us up. This is crazy.
Well, I guess that went well. Now just wait for Akutsu to summon me. Mission complete. Wow, and all you had to do was lean over. And look, I have a scoliosis. I lean over all the time.
I'm so sorry we were rude before.
Oh, please. I just got lucky tonight.
She just leaned over tonight.
I don't think I could have done better than you in any department. You're a natural at conversation, and so sexy too. I learned a lot, actually, and woo, I drank a lot more than usual.
Thanks for the hard work, you three. I bet you barely got any praise. It was one customer after another. What a night! We haven't had this good a take in a while. And it's all thanks to Saori-san.
No, I couldn't have done it without Megu-san and Kuniko-san at my side.
Come on, it was pretty obvious who the MVP was this evening. Boss, seeing as you're here, does that mean Saori-san's getting a bonus?
That she is. Who would have thought this could happen on her first day? All I can say is...
Second day, actually. We played Judgment.
Wow! Akutsu-san wants to meet you. Show his appreciation by giving you the bonus himself.
Oh god.
There's already a taxi waiting outside.
Really? That is so awesome.
No kidding! So the bonus thing is real, huh? I hope I get one someday.
Now to find out where Akutsu is hiding.
So, where exactly is Akutsu-san waiting for me?
Apparently it's a surprise. He doesn't just let that information out. But I'm sure it's somewhere in Kamurocho. And don't worry, I'm told there'll be another cab to take you home.
I see. Well then, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh my god, hardcore!
Don't worry, Sari-san, I'm standing by. If you need me, I'll be there in a flash.
Driver, could you tell me where we're headed?
Oh, we're almost there, miss.
We're not leaving Kamurocho, are we?
No. No need to worry.
I think he's driving to the Thug Hangout, the underground club. That's where I met Soma for the first time. I thought it had been shut down, but maybe they opened it back up.
We'll be arriving soon.
Sari-san, I presume? We've been expecting you. You are very beautiful. Akutsu-san will be happy.
Thank you for inviting me.
RK takes care of people who keep the cash flowing. The fact you're here means you have a talent for it. You're one of us now, Saori-san.
So this is how Arcade keeps recruiting new members and allies. Thanks for the links. They keep the hostess who pay money by giving them a fat bonus and some pretty boys.
If you would follow me.
Certainly.
Here she is, Akutsu-san. Tonight's heroine, Saori-san from Queen Rouge.
Ah, and I see why. You're hotter than your reputation. Come here. Let me give you some motivation to keep at it.
I've heard so much about you, Akutsu-san. It's a pleasure to meet someone so famous.
Have a seat. I'm not gonna ask you to pour after a hard night's work. This sake is not cheap. That's cool though, right? Gotta show my appreciation, don't I?
Oh, there's no need for that.
Well, on to the moment of truth. Your bonus. 1 million yen. Quite a stack of cash for an office worker. Yeah.
It's a big pile of money for anyone.
Oh, even for lawyers? Shirosaki-sensei?
Oh my god.
I'm not sure I follow.
This lady lawyer came poking around before.
Except
Oh,
she was
yeah.
trying to find out about Kauai at the time.
You see, when it comes to Kamurocho, we have eyes everywhere. Anybody suspicious gets reported to us fast. Most of the eyes working for me or Soma are spies in the police force. And now, we've got a law lady in the bag. So, what do you want with me? Who sent you here, huh?
Well, this took a turn for the worse, didn't it?
You're only just noticing that. Kinda slow for a lawyer, aren't you?
Oh, I didn't mean for me. It just got worse. For you.
Yeah!
Man, you were harder to find than I thought, Akutsu.
Wow, so it was you pulling Saori-chan's strings.
Hell of a sight. Some piece of shit ex-Tojo man thinks he's king of the hill now?
Don't make me laugh. You're the worthless pile of shit, Yukashi. Props for having the spine to show up here without backup. And after you barely escaped with your life, Yagami.
Hold that thought. This isn't the whole party.
Huh?
The only guy I really want to fuck up is Soma.
He's back!
I'll have to settle for you losers tonight.
He's back from the hospital.
Kaito. Couldn't just stay dead, huh?
Nice work, Saori-san. We'll take it from here, but did you ring the gong for us?
What?
Nothing kicks off a fight better than a beauty ringing a gong.
Yeah. Give us something to get the mood going.
Okay. Well then. Gentlemen, do your worst!
Get ready.
Let's go! Hell yeah!
Whoa. I want to fight as Theory. That'd be awesome. Please no QTEs. Das gut! Let's go! Oh, I tell you what, I just want to show you, but oh my god, 4 health bars. Hold on, I'm gonna swap the UI around to show you that Yagami's a little bit tipsy. Give me a sec. Center left with the chat, and then me over there. It's wearing off though. Ow! Wow, 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 wow. Right, I'm gonna use the health thing. I knew I was right to prepare. You know, when the game's like, are you sure? Wow, that's like half my life. Wow, okay, I'm in trouble. More sandwiches. All the sandwiches. Come on, man. Okay, we're gonna use the toughness V now. So we can pick up that one. Oh my god. Wow, I just parried while dazed. That's bad. What's going on now? Try a taunt or suggestion. So I don't quite follow Yax.
Let go. Show me what you got.
Another toughness Z on the ground. Let's use one. Because we can only carry 3. So that, alright. Fire energy balls from your hands. Okay. We might do that. We might fire those energy balls. Great balls of fire. Hadouken! Hadouken! Last health bar. Even fuses, man. Yes. That's really funny. That's made the fight a hell of a lot easier. Unfortunately, it's my only one I've got, but... He's telling me to bring it, I'm bringing it. Akutsu down! Is number 2 man down? Let's get this guy that's down. Oh, a toughness Z that needs picking up. Yeah, I'll always pick up toughness Z that's around. You got any objects I can use? Or are we all out? Aha! Sit down! You're never gonna live that down! Yeah. Congrats, man. Although I've got bad news for you. The match doesn't actually show on my replay. But it'll be on yours, so make sure you favorite it. Jax is gonna delete it.
You can't run anymore, Akutsu. Can we talk now? Where's Soma? Where's he hiding?
I don't know. He moves around more than I do.
Really? Are you really just another one of his pawns? Just gonna cover for him and obey his every word?
Soma can tell when someone's lying. He's always been able to. I won't be able to get away with bullshitting him. Friend or foe, if he finds a traitor, he stomps the rat dead. He can sniff out the faintest scent of betrayal. That's why I've always told him the truth. No point trying to BS him. In this business, nothing beats the ability to detect liars.
You serious right now? You're buying into some bullshit rumors, dumbass.
You just don't fucking get it, man.
Right.
He can practically see the future. He was the first to bail from the Tojo clan. And usually, you need a shit ton of money to leave a clan if you don't want to be killed. That's what it's like to be a Yakuza.
Huh. Remember who you're talking to, asshole.
Yeah.
He somehow knew there was no future for the Tojo, so he jumped ship. With no money and not even a word to the bosses, just up and left.
There's no way he could get away with that.
That's what I thought. I said the same thing to him when he was leaving. I warned him, they'll fucking erase you. The bastard just laughed. He said the clan was finished. No way could they kill him. Then he had the balls to give me advice. Said I should get out too and not worry about it.
What did he mean by that?
By that point, the Tojo clan didn't have the resources to properly deal with defectors. Soma understood that. And sure enough, he left without a word, and nobody ever tried to fuck with him.
It's true. Soma was the first guy to slip out. No doubt the dude knew what was up.
While the Tojo clan was limping to its grave, Soma went underground and built the arcade network all by himself.
And that's how you became his errand boy.
What do you expect? I can't control Soma. I'm just the public face of RK. He holds the reins. I've been cool with that ever since I joined.
At least you're enough of a man to admit what you are.
Akutsu, Soma's being used by public security. Did you know that?
Public security?
Why was Soma looking for Shinya Kawai in Kamurocho?
I don't know. All I heard was somebody hired him to do that.
Why is he after Kawana? How are Soma and public security linked? Give me something. Doesn't it at least ring a bell?
I don't know, man. The fuck you mean ring a bell? I don't know shit!
Wait. Nah. But maybe.
What is it?
Doc, is it possible that Soma himself is public security?
Soma working in public security? What do you mean?
Well, public security trains people to become spies, so they can infiltrate and collect intel. Right-wing, left-wing, anti-establishment citizens groups. You get the picture. They usually try to find a weak spot in the org. Someone they can turn to their side.
True, but public security is an intelligence agency that uses spies all the time, but how is Soma a part of that? So, for anyone that doesn't know, because it was explained earlier in the game, public security is the Japanese equivalent of our MI5 or America's CIA.
So yeah, that's one way to do it. But sometimes a cop who's already in public security goes undercover to infiltrate something like a Yakuza organization. What you get is a Yakuza who knows everything about the police and would be super good at sniffing out liars.
You're saying Soma is actually an undercover agent?
You heard what this fool said. Soma figured out the Tojo clan didn't have a future, so he ditched them. You think some street punk's got that kind of foresight? He
Good
couldn't,
point.
unless he had intel from the law. That'd be a different beast. He'd have to know the Tojo clan and Kamurocho like the back of his hand.
Including knowing that the Tojo clan would dissolve soon.
Yep. And then after he gets out, what does he do next? He makes a place for all the Yakuza coming out of the Tojo clan to find each other, right? Where public security can easily monitor them. That's why RK is still coming to ex-Tojo clan Yakuza like me.
In other words, RK was founded by public security to manage all the displaced Yakuza?
Sure as hell sounds like their MO. No matter how many crime rings they bring down, another always pops up in its place. This way, public security doesn't have to start from scratch. They can just keep tabs on all the free agents.
But it's mind-blowing that they'd install their own leader.
Sure as hell sounds like collusion to me.
Soma? An undercover public security agent? Shit. We gotta move! Cut the fucking chit-chat!
Why?
He's gotta be fucking listening in on us right now! If he's public security and heard all that...
Get your shit together, Akatsu. What does it matter?
Don't you get it? There's no way he'd want anyone else to fucking know!
Wow.
Stop shooting!
Well, I did always hate that top of his. It was a crime of the fashion police. So I'd say justice has been served. Still.
Damn it. They found us.
And there we go, the mole. That's the end of chapter. What's my uptime? What's my uptime? 2 hours 20. Yeah, you know what? I reckon we might call it there, guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do that sneak peek. Yeah, like, it doesn't matter how many health bars he thinks he's got. He's not getting up after that. Yeah, so we'll basically play on until we're back in gameplay, and then that's where I'm gonna continue from on Monday. Here we go.
To return justice to the courtroom, Yagami makes a series of bold moves.
Yeah, that was cool.
However, Bondo, the man behind public security, makes a power play of his own, and the murderous Soma is still at large. Soma is believed to be a plant from public security. But that knowledge comes at a fatal price.
So Monday's chapter is To Nourish a Viper. Ooh. Ooh. Nice.
So the two shooters were dressed as policemen?
Yes, they're the ones who shot Akutsu.
They couldn't have been real officers, though, right?
Yeah. I'm guessing Soma gave uniforms to two of his own guys. Regardless of their affiliation, they were there on Soma's orders. Kaito-san's theory is that he's actually a public security agent.
Get this, talk. In America, they call people who go undercover moles.
Moles, huh?
If this really was public security, I can't believe they'd go so far as murder.
Soma probably thinks he's backed into a corner. Word got out he's been a plant since his Tojo days. Not even being the head honcho will save him. He'd be nothing but a rat. And RK's got plenty of ex-Tojo in it who'd want his head for that.
I hadn't considered that.
Those fake cops tried to take us out too. They'll silence anyone who gets in the way.
Hey, you think your office could post some officers at Genda's? At least for tonight.
Sure, I can get that arranged.
Shouldn't you guys have protection too, though?
I appreciate the concern. But Kaito-san and Higashi are ex-Yakuza. Not exactly a good mix, you know?
Yeah. Not happening.
You said it. Thanks, but no thanks.
Soma's probably gonna head even deeper underground after all this. But if we can track him down, we'll get the dirt on public security we need. Then we can do right by Sawa-sensei, and even bring Koana and Reiko Kusamoto to justice.
Alright, we get it. Let's walk Saori-san back to her office first, though. We'll save the rest for tomorrow.
Good idea. Don't worry, Saori-san. You should be safe from here on.
Ah, what gives, sorry? You change up your look and the guys line up to protect you?
Maybe you should put some effort into it once in a while yourself.
Oh! And the best part, we're gonna hear that line again because, of course, I'm gonna load from the save that we just made on Monday. It's probably gonna, like, burn just as hot next time.
Are you telling me this isn't effort?
Exactly. To be fair, she's got a point. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna end here, right? We're ending right here. Thank you all so much for joining and being here. I'm gonna cliffhanger you guys once again and play the next chapter. I've basically been doing a chapter a stream. It's been kind of nice. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday. I promise, because I've been loving this. And take care.